On the backseat in the moonlit dark, wrap me up between your legs and arms. Ooh, I can get enough. You know you can tear me apart.
It's noon. It's a late start to the day. Self-care Sunday. Except self-care Sunday didn't start until about 10. Because, we didn't roll in that day yesterday from Bullhead until, I didn't wrap that puppy up until midnight. Or 1. Which is normally about the time I'm starting to wake up for my day. So I'm all messed up this morning. Totally fine. Selfish or self-care? Which is it? Things get so confusing for me. One of the things that, and it does, and because of my training in Alcoholics Anonymous and those steps and inventory every day, are you being selfish? Are you being self-centered? Yeah. So when it comes to topics like self-care, taking care of myself, and then that being inconvenient for people around me, and that conflict that comes up, and learning how to take care of yourself in a dynamic where you haven't taken care of yourself. Now the rules are changing and it's very uncomfortable for everybody, and it gets confusing for me. I imagine it gets confusing for everybody that tries to change and get better, and how that becomes uncomfortable for people. Then how uncomfortable it is to justify taking care of yourself to other people. It's like, that's just interesting. One of the things because I get called out on that a lot. One of the things that I experience a lot is hate. I don't talk about that a lot. I'm not just from family. I got other hate coming through on the back end, trust me. Oh, I got hate coming. Haters gonna hate, man. Their heads are just gonna spin off. I'm like, man, I got into a conversation into a Facebook in one of my groups about children. My opinion about that. And how irresponsible people are when they're choosing to bring a life on this planet. I know, because I did it. Ha! Oh, yeah. Whoa, it was fun, too. Yeah. Then you have a life you're responsible for. And I got lots and lots of hate coming through the back end. Awesome, actually. Because the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. And as long as there's hate, there's hope. Ha! Hate me, please. That means you're at least listening, maybe. Maybe not. You might just be blind hate. Then that's okay too. So self-care, and a lot of what I've been called out on recently is what could be perceived as codependent behavior, in that I'm extremely hypersensitive to everybody's experience that I've chosen. I personally chose to do my undiagnosed tumor fat lady ride live to Facebook. That is my choice, not everybody else's. So a lot of the decisions that I make. Hey, Terry Parrish! What's up, my man? Been trying to catch up with you for a minute, and it's getting sketchier by the minute. But people are gonna hate, man. I've had stalkers in the past. I'm dealing with stalkers again. It's like, bring it, because I am unbreakable right off this planet. I do not care. I am not folding on my message of psychoneuroendocrinology to the bitter end. Not doing it. Might take me out too. Don't care. I am that all in and committed. So, a lot of what I choose to do, when I choose to do it, how I choose to do it, is to protect other people. they don't see that, but that's okay. Because what they don't understand is how that would actually look if I were taking other action. And that's fine. What's in my head is the truth and what I know to be true. And what I know that they don't know, thank God they don't know it. Because I don't wish a lot of that on my worst enemies. Not my worst enemies do I wish that on. Good morning, Pima County Sheriff's Department, Probation Department, University of Arizona Research Department. Good morning. Can we please have a conversation? Because I'm a tad annoyed with this whole thing. I might actually have to take a break from social media for a day or two. Because it's that annoying. Self-care. When you're fighting for the ground and the permission to people that actually supposed to care about you. That don't really. What they really care about is how your impact in their life. That's what they care about. And that's awesome. They should. That's and if you wind up, and those relationships change, getting my memory back. And I got a little bit more yesterday. Yesterday was Mama's Family Day. And God, what an amazing experience that was. I am not wrong. I am so not wrong. When you are hammering through scar tissue with existing people versus new people, and I'm uninterested. At this point, I'm fried on the whole old hammering through stuff. No, I'm just burnt out because people are actually not really all that interested. It's not that they're not interested. They just don't have the fortitude to hammer it through. And if you're not a visionary, if you don't have hope, if you don't have a vision for yourself, you're just going to live an accidental life. About 90% of the population on the planet lives an accidental life. Just life happens by accident. It's interesting because Sadhguru out of India, the spiritual father of India, he talks about most people are the most alive the very moment they die, and it's over. Hello? Could you have paid attention along the way? And I'm not sure where I picked this up. I was talking with folks the other day, and I have lived my life potentially as every single day could potentially be the last since 1991. That's where I picked that up at. When I left the restaurant industry and I went to work for Home Depot, and I went all in. I went all in on my sobriety, and I went all in on Home Depot and my career. And I was not going to let anything steal that. Okay, well, we got drunk. And with regards to Home Depot, I got fired from Home Depot. You guys heard that story before. It was unreasonable. It was illogical. I had them rewrite the rules. Took me 12 days. Whole bunch of letters, whole bunch of meetings, and district managers. And I won because I was right. It made no sense. But when you're starting to fight for a message, when you actually have something worth dying for, look out. That is an individual that needs to be respected. Whether that's a law enforcement agent or a military person, or I don't care. When they are that committed to a message, to a cause, and their integrity is tied in, you had better not screw with that. That is not a good place for you to put that. And if you can't support that individual and help them, you need to cut it loose and move on. And that person needs to move on from you too. That's just the way that is, in my opinion. My opinions are always wrong. Usually. I always have new information that come in, and that's the other thing too. Incomplete information, you make bad decisions. So I spend a lot of time sitting and waiting for more information until I have a move to make that feels solid. And I'm loving getting my mind back. God, it's so awesome. It's rude, it's painful, but it's nice to be back. Joe Rogan has still not called. Psychoneuroendocrinology is wicked at play. People locked in, they get locked in. Break through those synapses. See what's really going on. Or not. Might have to see that puppy from the ether. Hanging out with Jesus going, oh, blue. Oh, that's what that was about. And if you can honestly hit your knees at nighttime and account for your day, if you want an apology the next morning, get it done. If you need to take corrective action, do that. Because you may not have the time that you think you have on this planet. I don't waste any time. Ever. I try not to. Ha! That was real poignant at one point in my life. And then I went through the break and I got stuck. I just got stuck in the washing machine. Speaking of self-care washing machines, did you know that you're supposed to wash your washing machine? Oh God, I'm going to put a link in this video to a page. Her name's Christy Phillips. She's the one that has taught me all about toxic living and makeup, endocrine disruptors, and non-toxic soaps, and yeah, and how to clean your washing machine. I did not know that. I did not know you were supposed to go in maintenance and clean your washing machine once a month or 6 weeks. I don't know. She throws it up on a schedule. I'll throw her link below. She's awesome. If there's anything you ever have a question about toxicity, and I don't care what it is, she's going to know. She's the science nerd on that subject. We got law over there. We got toxic over there. We got, if you got a problem that needs fixing, I got a solution for you somewhere. If I don't have it, I know who does. Boys are up busy this morning. I got to get to work fast because I got to get out of here in the next couple of days. I got to go back to Bullhead. Probate. They say that the general consensus is it's not a good idea to do probate yourself. I guess we're going to find out what skill set I have as a paralegal. Ha! Because I can't afford to hire an attorney for that one. It's like, nope. I need to try to get this one done by myself if I can. Oh, God, we'll see. Affidavits. It gets really interesting because if you screw something up, you got to start from scratch, which means filing fees. That might not be good. I don't know. We'll see. We love you, Terry. I don't know what you're up to, my man. I hope sales are good. I need an excursion. My F-250 is coming. I'm getting my F-250 back this week, but that is not my dream vehicle. Nope, that's my husband's dream vehicle. He needs to keep it, but I need to buy it for right now because I cannot handle that airbag ride. Mama's Jeep needs to go to Bobby. I need an excursion someday. Very soon, I hope. We love you. Talk soon.